Good morning here from the Rockies. It's day 39, I think. The sun is slowly coming up. The mosquitoes are having a heyday. So it did get wet last night. There was dew on the tent. So the key to managing dew is to have a rag. This is a microfiber rag. It actually works best when it's a little wet. So you wipe off the tent first, then wring out the rag if you can, because when it's wet and you wring out, that's when it sucks up most of the water. Better move here. Mosquitoes around. So you also have condensation on the inside. If that happens on this tent, I can flip over half of the sheet and then wipe that off as well and let it sit a little bit to dry off. So that's kind of my drying routine, so I don't pack a totally wet tent. Depending on how much time you have, you can let it dry out better or less. If you are just starting in the noon time, then you really don't need to do that when the sun is coming out and beating on it for a couple hours. It dries by itself. But most time when you're traveling, you want to get moving again too. So that's what you have to do then. Yeah, this morning gonna tackle that guy, and the mosquitoes are getting worse now. I'm trying to do a little bit more spray on me, see that helps, and then just kept going. So I don't want to talk on the camera anymore, so bye. Wow, gorgeous.
Follow this way for 11.2 miles.
Bummer, that patch of snow is too far away. Not sure if we're gonna see any snow. Probably not. Would be cool though to touch some. Yeah, getting there. We're here at some kind of a bump. It goes steep down here, steep down there. That's where we came from. Komoot is saying that it's gonna go up, and that will be the highest point. Not totally sure. I can show you here. So right there is where Komoot says we is going still a little bit up. The dot is where we are, and that should be the highest point, but doesn't look too promising in there. What does Komoot say on altitude here? Where is it? 6,750. That sounds kind of the correct altitude. And right up there is a sign. Let me see if I can get closer. Oh man, yeah, I can't climb up there. This is crazy. I do it for you guys, maybe. That is steep. Okay, here. Grace Creek Pass, Trans-Canadian Trail, summit elevation 2,080 meters, 6,824 feet. That might be right here on this post. This is crazy. So basically on that, need to get down here. I think, hold on, be right back. Little angle onto it. There. Yay! I made the pass! Woo-hoo! And yes, the frying pan is still in there. I'm not gonna show it to you though. Right now. That is a nice path. I think I'm gonna go up that path. Wow, you can see very well where we came from, but look where we're going. Wow, some big mountains, scary. Woo. Woohoo!
Follow this way for 10.2 miles.
Shh, I'm enjoying this moment here. Woohoo! Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Just beautiful. Something smells up here though. Wonder what that is. Probably me. Warning, steep grades to 14% over the next 16 kilometers. Use low gears. Excessive use of brakes may result in brake failure. Gears won't help me much. So yeah, we have to take it slow now. Look what we have here right on the other side of the pass. A nice shelter where you can stay, have electricity and water. Isn't that awesome? Everything you need. So don't worry about bringing anything up because you can charge your phone here. No power bank needed. You can drink right here. Just open the faucet and how come nothing comes out? Yeah, that's also wireless electricity there. Beautiful. Grey Creek Pass, Trans-Canadian Trail. Summit elevation 2,080 meters. For us Americans, it's 6,824 feet. In 1949, Cominco was ready to reopen the Bluebell mine at Riondell. But there was yet no electricity power on the east shore. While developing the power line crossing over Kootenay Lake, Cominco identified a need for more electric power at Kimberley to be able to add its fertilizer operation. Cominco engineers were charged with finding the most feasible route for a new power line across to Kimberley. After deciding on the valley above Grey Creek route, survey began. By 1952, the project was completed with a rough road to service the power line, and Kimberley had enough power to plan for iron smelting. The new power line road renewed its interest in a shortcut route to Kimberley, which would be passable for regular vehicles. There were immediate requests to upgrade the basic power line road, which at the time was only passable with sturdy four-wheel drive vehicles. Soon surveyors were at work on a new Grey Creek Pass Forest Service road connecting the east shore of Kootenay Lake with Kimberley. Nelson Forest Division Superintendent George Commander planned and supervised the construction of the new road. To avoid the very steep ascent to Grace Creek summit, they chose to follow the South Fork of Grace Creek to find easier grades averaging 9% grade. The road officially opened in July of 1990. The climb to the summit of Grace Creek's Pass from the west side has 1,524 meters, 5,000 feet of elevation gain in just under 16.5 kilometers, 10 miles, making it the highest unpaved mountain pass in Canada. Down we go, guys! Woohoo! There's a big parking area here. Oh, that's an outhouse. That's why. Oh, and a campsite. Wow. That's pretty nice. Wow, that's a pretty neat campsite here. Before we go further, I'm gonna need to use the outhouse, I think. Perfect spot here. This toilet actually has a very deep pit, so it can hold a lot of crap. Has plenty of toilet paper, so that's real. It's incredible how quickly the brakes get warm. Just had a small break, dumped a little bit of my water on it, because I had like a bladder full of water just to loosen some weight, and to cool them down. Very steep. Don't know how it would be going up here. Not gonna find out. Man, there's a lot of ground squirrels here. So the key to the downhill is keep the brakes cool if you can. So I'm not trying to avoid any kind of pedaling. So here we have cold water. I'm gonna stop here, check out the water. Putting the bike in the water would be awesome, but that's not possible unfortunately with this one. So I'm gonna take my dirty water bladder and see if I can go down to the water, get some water and dump that over my rim. So right here, look how fresh and cold that is. Good mountain water. So you wanna dump this water, whoa, not on me, on the rims. Find a rock to park the bike on. There. Perfect! Big rock. This is not deep enough to put the bike in. It would be like an inch or two. Then you can. Oh! Just put your wheel in there. So what you do is you take your hand, put it there, not a second, but a longer time, and then you feel like how hot it is. And my rims are hot, not the hottest it has been, but hot. And we have cold water, so let's cool them down a little bit so we can keep on going. Another creek, another rim, cool down with water. Kind of find that interesting. You see the tracks right here of my bike. That's pretty distinct. Lost a lot of altitude, still have some to go. It's really tough on the rims to keep them cool. Since we don't have engine brakes, it's still going down steep. And I also notice it now on my wrists, the braking part. You're getting a workout there too. Just like a different one, it also very straining when you push the bike with your on your wrist as well. Well, see you further down the trail. Just missed the ferry, so we have 50 more minutes till we can get on to the next ferry. Which means I have the opportunity to eat a little bit. So we can be in here. Look at the bike. Right down here. Neato, neato, neato. It's drizzling.
Please note this information for preparedness in the unlikely event of an emergency.